It's a three-point game. Here's Knox. Smith left side. Fader on the way. Rebound San Antonio. James has got 4 rebounds now. He gets it in there. James has got 7 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Strong. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim. And look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
And it's all tied up.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
1:44 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Suggs. Check by James. And it's Knox missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Bosch. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. And they take the lead.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. The 3 from Suggs. Knox. San Antonio with a rebound. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bosch. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Levine. Levine's got 5 rebounds tonight. Strong. Off the mark there with a 3. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Suggs. Charlotte has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Strong. Here's Smith. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Smith's got 10.
Look, sometimes you got to go up and grab those boards. Smith doing a good job of using that length and finish. Off that glass.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. San Antonio's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. To the middle. Here's Jones. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And for the Hornets. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for San Antonio.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Jones with a screen on Bridges. No good with the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And for Charlotte,
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of it.
Mikal Bridges, 2 shots.
and the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Bridges hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
To the inside, Jones. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Pass to Bridges. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Hornets coach as he addressed his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, "We're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that." To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And it's in there. And the Hornets lead by 3.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Hornets. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And Embiid with the block. Back to Bridges. It's stolen. In transition. Jones from outside knocks down the triple, and neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Screen by Bridges to the middle. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Embiid. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. His pocket. Pass to Bridges. Jones against Jones. Back to Bridges. Outside Jones. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And so it's San Antonio with it. James deciding where to go with it. Four on the clock. Three-pointer. Here's Bosch. Misses the 3. For Charlotte, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Smith. Here's Knox. No good on the 3.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Count that bucket. And the Spurs lead by 1. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Suggs, the pass to Smith. Outside Levine. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. James outside. Pass to Sarr. Back to James. Spurs need to get one up here. For three. Smith with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Suggs. Check by James. Here's Suggs. Pass to Levine. That's tipped.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
San Antonio leading.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
James outside. Jacks up a three. He's off on that one. We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. Here's Suggs. Check by James. Smith outside. Bullseye!
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. Over Suggs. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And Levine has got the ball here for the Hornets. They lead by 1 for 3. Smith. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
You don't need experience if you have guts. The young fella gets thrown right into the action. Smith Jr. wants to be here in late game.
And the shot's good.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
Here's Knox. Here's Smith. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 4. 46 seconds left in the final quarter.
Checking in for the away team.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bosch. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Levine. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bosch.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum, climb their way back via fast break points.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You gotta love how competitive Levine is. I mean, he has no problem going to the line in these big moments.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 27 seconds left in the game. The 3, James. That shot off the mark. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
What I like about Smith is that he impacts the game whether he is scoring or not.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for the away team, Zach Levine, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Players with this type of athleticism as Zach Levine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Bosch, the pass to James. Three-pointer, got a hand on it. They get it back.
Read the shooter like a book. Smith Jr. really disrupted on D.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They lead by 6. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing. It counts.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let it roll.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And that